Do you have some tips to travel long term?
Traveling long term.
Maybe 6 months.
Just don't get too stressed about being everywhere at the right time, I guess.
Yeah. Enjoy where you are when you're there.
Yeah, go with the flow.
I did 6 months of traveling. I'm not sure if you consider it long term. So I think the most important thing is to have a budget. Yes, you need to really calculate what are you going to spend, and then be flexible. Yes, because you cannot plan, for example, 5 months or 6 months. You should just have the general idea what you want to do. But if something doesn't work out, you should be flexible and sometimes try to do some alternative ways of traveling, like hitchhiking, couch surfing, as I mentioned, because that could help you travel for longer term and extend your budget, yes, for more months.
Like a few months or more.
Of course, you need a backpack and you have to look what clothes you need, because a lot of travelers have more clothes than they actually need. And
yeah, the cheapest hostels, or maybe if you're traveling with 2 or 3 people, like cheaper than traveling alone. And then don't waste your money on like tourist stuff, like where you have to pay for entrance or something like that. Maybe you just say, you have to decide if it's worth it or not. So look out for the money.
Do you have some tips to travel long term?
Cheap. You have to travel cheap if you want to travel long. You're not going to take many planes. You're going to spend a lot of hours on the road, taking buses or trains.
Okay.
A lot of street food, not so many restaurants, not so many Western food.
Going for cheap places for food and not making too much party.
Next one, do you have some tips to travel long term?
You come for a new country, don't know. You have to see the country for different place. It's nothing to do with the hotel. It's thing to stay.
Is nice.
Hostel is nice. You know, we've been to different place here in Vietnam. It's nice to try. Little everything, little. Also in hotels for homestay for different things. I think it's very good to try. For me, it's different, but it's everything's clean. I like. Doesn't matter, just hotel or just homestay. You have to be clean. That's very important. Only this.
C'est l'un de mes rêves de pouvoir voyager à long terme et j'ai décidé pour la suite d'allier voyage et travail pour justement pouvoir gagner de l'argent tout en voyageant et me permettre de prolonger le voyage.